Hello and happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, or if you're just starting your day, I hope you have a great day. We are working on a small little order today. A friend of mine reached out to me on Monday and asked if I had any dinosaurs made up. I didn't, because the last couple that I did make for the first time, I sold at the market that we did in the fall in October at the farm. So I said, but I can do them. So that was Monday. She needed them for Saturday, for this upcoming Saturday. She has a birthday party to go to. So I said, no problem. We can absolutely make a couple up for you. So I showed her the pattern. She loved it. I asked what color she would like, and we're doing one in blue and one in green. So actually on Monday I had the blue already. I had to swing to Michael's after work today to go get more green because I thought I had more and I did not. So we went and did that today. But we did do the blue one on Monday. So this is the finished product of that little guy. These guys just work out so cute and so pretty fast too. It only takes me about an hour to do these guys. So this is one of the patterns from Crochet by Genna. This is one of the patterns, one of her no-sew patterns. So this is the blue one, of course. We are using, for both of them, we are using the Loops and Threads Sweet Snuggles Light. The blue one was made using Bluebird, and then the green one I am making, I'll show you here. This is called Ice Green, and I love it. I don't recall seeing this at my Michael's for the last little while. It's a little bit brighter green, but it's not obnoxiously bright, which is really nice. So, and the other thing I've noticed too, so I know, oh, I'm sorry. The dog is at the base of my tripod again, and he just kicked and was trying to get himself comfortable and totally moved our world around. All right. Well, I think that's as best as we're going to get for right now because his feet are up against the tripod. So hopefully he doesn't move it around anymore. Anyways, so what I have noticed with the new Sweet Snuggles Light, so I know for a while they're having a problem, just the texture of the yarn wasn't what it used to be. It almost felt like it went through the wash and then it wasn't just as fuzzy as it used to be. But this stuff, I almost find it softer than it used to be. So I don't know what they did. I don't know if they redid I don't know what they did, but it feels so nice. It's super soft. Absolutely love working with this stuff again, because there was a while that I did not like using it, but we're back to like using it again. So awesome. So we are going to work our way on this. I am going to speed things up for you guys. And I do apologize because I've noticed when I throw it on hyperlapse, everything gets a lot darker. So we are going to get a little darker here, but we are going to get through this. And then after we're done this, I got an order in today and I have some new things to show you guys. So yeah, so hang tight. Let's get through this and then we'll get to the next step with the order that I got. to stop and show you where I am already. So we're only about 15 minutes in and we've got most of the head done so far. I find this is one of those patterns that you just feel instant gratification because most of the detail is all done in the head and then the body is just super straightforward. So right now we are going to just put in the eyes. So I just use plain black safety eyes, 12mm for this. That is what's recommended for this pattern. So that is what I use, as well as these little white bits. So anytime I have little cutoffs like this, I just tie them and knot them inside. That way they don't come undone when somebody's using it. And a lot of people, I think, probably, you know, you want to wash them. Stuffies get dirty over time, especially if they're going to little kiddos. So somebody wants to wash it and in the gentle cycle or hand wash it at least. That's one extra step that I can take to make sure that nothing comes apart on them. On the outside. So yeah, so there he is. Whoops, drop him. So yeah, so let's get the safety eyes put in here and then we will go back to speeding things up for you guys and get the rest of it done. I will say I don't know if I'll stop anymore throughout making the actual little dinosaur. And I have a dog here that is wanting to jump up, so I'm going to make some space for him there. The only thing that I'll mention, and this is actually one of the patterns from the book that once again I want to do a bit of a review on, so I don't want to give away too much on this video, because I will do more in-depth explanations on sort of the things that I have found with some of these patterns already. And really nothing negative, just some things to watch out for. And honestly, the description in the book is really, really good. And some of the things that I'm sure I'll bring up, it's already mentioned in the book, so it's fantastic. So I think that looks good. I don't really count the spaces in between, just because I find with my tension, it must be a little bit different than what hers was when she was creating the pattern. So you're supposed to put 6 stitches in between. Mine are really probably about 5, but I just try to align them with the horns. If they look even, then I am happy with that, and we go forward. Set these up, and I think I've mentioned in the past too, so when I use the safety eyes, I do melt the backs as well, just to, again, one extra little layer of safety that I can do to make sure the eyes don't pop out. I have noticed other crocheters and on other channels that I've watched, they put a little piece of fabric between the washer and the back of the eye. So I think I might start doing that next year. It makes me feel a little bit better. Not that I have had anybody complain that the eyes have fallen out. It's just more peace of mind for me that I know that they won't fall out on them. So yeah, so we're just gonna belt the backs really quickly and then we will continue on.
Guys, we are all done. We got them all done. Tied in all his little loose ends. And fun little fact, when I was describing the eyes earlier, I actually put in 10mm eyes. I realized as soon as I saw them, I'm like, those eyes don't look the right size. So I was able to get them out, replace them with the 12mm, like that is supposed to be in there. So that is all done. So yes, we got the 2 done. I'm super happy. So she's gonna come to my work tomorrow. I'm gonna take them with me. She's gonna pick them up there. So I wanted to make sure we got it done. And yeah, so which means it is late. It is way past my bedtime. It is 10:30. I don't know why I'm not even tired. I did not drink that much caffeine today, and I'm not tired. So anyways, we just kept working away today, which means I am not going to do the yarn right now. It will be in the same video. It just means I have to wait another day to actually get into my yarn, which is a bit of a bummer, but something to look forward to tomorrow evening when I get home from work. So for now, we are going to finish off with these 2 guys, and we'll see you soon. Welcome to the weekend, everyone. Yes, that is right. Today is Friday, not Thursday. I got into something else yesterday when we got home. So I mentioned before we were getting an espresso machine this week, and we finally unpacked it yesterday after I got home from work. And I don't know if it was a good idea or not, but we were so excited. There was a little bit of a setup process to it, and we made an espresso at 9 o'clock last night. Probably a little late to be drinking espresso. I mean, Rob didn't have to work this morning. I did. So I had a few sips, and even with that, I was still awake until about 11 o'clock tonight. But I got enough sleep because I wasn't tired today. But this week was definitely one of those weeks where it just felt like it dragged on. And so I'm happy it's Friday. And we are going to get into some yarn. And you should all be very proud of me because I did not go through this box as much as I wanted to. And it's just sort of sitting here looking at me. I did open the box, so I do see the couple of colors that are on the top. But I didn't dig through. I didn't take sneak peeks. I wanted to wait and do it with you guys. So without further ado, we are going to see what's in this box because I did order some new stuff that I haven't used. So my first order, I've only ever ordered from Premier Yarns once, and I only purchased the plush yarn because it was the closest to the Sweet Snuggles Light and the other loops and threads that I was using. And now the other one's just completely gone out of my brain because I haven't used it in so long. So yeah, so let's see what we got. So I think I got I did get some more plush in some of the colors that I had gotten before. So we have 2 skeins of the toffee. So I'm excited to use this. This is the color that I want to use for, I know you can't see in the picture. I have a shelf over my head. Oh, Tucker's already tired of me. He's leaving already. That's okay. That gives me more space on my chair now. So yeah, so this is the color that I want to use to finish off that mystery item, which is another item that I'm not going to get to until after market season. There's so much that I want to do after market season. We only have 2 markets left. So yeah, so we're getting there. We're going to get some things. So anyways, we got 2 skeins of the toffee. I received, I purchased 2 more. And I forget what the color of this one is called. Where is it? Shell. So I got 2 more of the shell color. So this is just
a really nice light, almost peachy, like almost like a flesh colored. So there is some patterns that I've seen that have more of the flesh colored, and this is what I use for the pearls in my clams. So a couple more of those. This is a new color. It is still the Parfait Plush, but I didn't get this one last time, so I thought I'd try it out. This is Chartreuse, so just like a nice green, a nice light green color for that. So I don't know, I think I bought some, well, I know I bought some of these colors very specifically for specific projects. And I can't remember if that was one of them or not. The other one I got, so we just got a teal, again, in the Parfait Plush teal. It almost looks blue on the camera. I don't know why, but it's not. It's turquoise, or like a teal turquoisey color. And this is a color that I didn't get, or they were out of stock of last time in the Parfait Plush, so I got it this time. Was the Rust, so just a nice brown color. I want to try and do some teddy bears and that kind of that sort of stuff. So yeah, we got 2 of those, and there was some of the colors that I got before that I wanted to reorder, but they are out of stock of those this time. So hopefully by the time I have to do another order, all the colors that I would like to get and restock, they'll have back in stock. I believe this is the last one that I got of the Parfait Plush, and again, this is another one that I got last time, and it's just light pink. So that is everything that I got for the Parfait Plush. Nope, I lied. We got one more. Which one is this? It was hiding in a bag. I believe this is the mustard color. Yep, mustard. So we got one more mustard, so always need that for the little ducky squishes for the beaks and the feet. So we got one more of that. Now, I think that was the last plush. So this one I'm excited to try. I've seen some other videos and people using this one. So this is the Premier Basics Chenille Brights. So it's definitely more of a blanket yarn, but I actually really like the size. This is the first time I've ever seen this size. It's like a blanket yarn, but it's not as thick as the Bernat. So I actually happen to have a Bernat right beside me. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I'm excited to try it though. So I got one in yellow. I got one in tangerine. We got, oh, they're all mixed up in my box. What color was this one? We got one in Caribbean. So another kind of fun green color. We got one is not the same thing. All right, I guess that was it for the solid colors. I did get still in the basics, so I got one of their tie-dyes. So I got this one. I got that, so like some blues and yellows and whites in there, and then this really fun color has lots of different colors. The thing that I really love about ordering from Premier is, especially when you're ordering these tie-dye colors or the multicolored ones, when you're on the site and you're seeing this color, it actually lists at the bottom in one of the pictures what colors match. So what solid colors match these multicolored ones. So that's why I got the yellow and the tangerine and I've already forgotten. Oh my goodness, Caribbean. Because each one of those solids goes with the 3 multicolored ones that I purchased. So kind of what I had in mind when I was buying these were some more turtles. So we could do the shells and the fun tie-dye colors and just make the fins and the head in the solid colors. So it's kind of what I was thinking when I was buying these one. And so yeah, I just got a few to test them out, see how they look. And then the last batch that I purchased was the Premier Chunky. So this is another one that I've seen a lot of people talking about. A lot of people seem to use this one for crochet amigurumi. So I want to try a few colors. Now these are the colors that I bought specifically. So again, I don't want to give it away. I keep talking about this book that I bought. But spoiler alert, when you look at the beginning of the patterns, they actually list what colors were used and what kind of yarn was used. And most, I think all of the patterns were done with the Premier Chunky. So makes it super easy to follow along with this book. So colors that I've got, we got in the Parfait Chunky mushroom. So almost like a light beige color. So we got that white and black. I think I buy white and black in almost every type of yarn that I purchase. We got, which one is this called? Emerald. So a really pretty green from that. So we got tangerine again in the Parfait Chunky. And we got a yellow one, which is sunshine in the Parfait Chunky. And last but not least, we got a teddy bear in the Parfait Chunky as well. So lots of yarn. So 23 skeins of yarn is what I ordered this time. And I was pretty sure I already knew going into buying the Parfait Chunky that it is almost identical to the Honey Bunny. Might be a little bit thicker. So this one's kind of somewhere in between the Honey Bunny. I keep calling it Hobie. I don't know. Is it Hobie or Hobby? I don't know. I keep calling it Hobie. I don't know which way. But yeah, it's a little bit thicker than that, but it's definitely thinner than the plush and the loops and threads. Sweet Snuggles, like definitely thinner than that. So, but I'm excited to use this, but it's so soft. Oh my goodness, I can't go over how soft all these yarns are. As well as obviously not part of the Premier line or this order that I did. I was at the store at Michael's a few days ago and I can't resist. As soon as I go in there, I buy more yarn. So this is some of the Bernat blanket yarn. I don't know what this color is called. A really pretty kind of muted tones. Purple Haze is what it's called. Some nice muted tones on this one. But again, super duper soft. I find with the Bernat blanket, and this is kind of why I've shied away from that, it always felt very stiff. It's the only way I can describe it. It always felt very stiff, but whatever they've done to their line now, it is super soft, it's squishy, it's easy to work with. Typically with this, I'm using at least a 7mm hook. I do have a new 6.5mm, so I might try that as well, just to see what kind of size range we're working with there, but I'll probably stick with using my 7mm hook when I use the Bernat blanket. And I did buy another one, and I know you can't see it, but my table is an absolute disaster right now. I have not cleaned it. Seems like I clean it, and then it just piles back up, and I gotta clean it again. The things that you don't see. Or that are off camera that you can't see. And then Bernat Blanket Mystical. This is another one that I am starting to fall in love with very, very quickly. And again, muted tones. And this one is called Gray Cloud. There's a little bit of gray in there. But yeah, so I'm excited. I don't know what I'm going to make with it yet. I just bought it. I have a yarn problem, guys. I think most of us do. But that's okay. I need yarn to do my projects. But yeah, that's it. That's my yarn. That's what I waited for. And now I can start making projects, which I'm super excited about. I think I'm going to let you go from this video. I appreciate you all following along. Thank you so much. And also, I'm trying to figure out this YouTube algorithm thing. I can't figure it out. I'm working on it. I have one video, actually 2 videos now. Very, very excited. The small wins. I love it. One of my videos that I posted 2 months ago has finally hit over 1,000 views. So thank you so much for that. And then there was another video that I posted 2 weeks ago, and that one has hit 1,000. And then the other ones are kind of all scattered around. So I'm definitely trying to figure out this algorithm business with YouTube. But if you have watched this far and you have gotten to the bitter end of this video, thank you. I would love it. Give me a thumbs up, anything. I love it. Even if you're tuning in to watch, I appreciate that as well. But until next time, guys, we'll see you later. Bye.